Hello everyone, how is it going? Welcome back to a brand new Minecraft Let's Build, and today we're going to be building a survival base. Now I don't know why my guy's hand is all blurry. You see that in the corner? I don't know, Minecraft, why? But yeah, we're going to be building a little survival base today. Why I say little, I'm thinking this guy's going to be pretty big, and we're going to do like a big circle type thing. I don't really know, but I'm going to go off the top of the dome, top of the head without any practice. Okay, we're gonna go through some materials. We're gonna use some oak wood logs, some stripped oak logs, some oak planks, some petrified oak slabs. Why are they petrified? Okay, glass, some oak doors, some oak leaves, and some grass blocks. We're gonna grab the oak and we're gonna place a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. A little something like this. Okay, now let's see. We're gonna take it diagonal, a 1 and 2, and then we're gonna place a 1, turn it 1 and 2, and then let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I like that. Now we're going to do exactly the same. So 2, 1, 2, turning the corner like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we can do exactly the same all the way around until we reach the other side. How are you guys all doing? Hopefully having an absolutely fabulous day. I just found my glasses so I can actually see again. Honestly, it's like seeing in HD. It's so weird. But hey, it feels pretty good to be able to see. Now I'm going to grab my oak planks and I'm just going to fill this entire space in with these. I think that's a pretty solid flooring choice. We can mix it up with some stripped oak logs at a later date when we do the interior. But for now, oak planks are going to do kind of give us a little idea of where we can take this build. Hopefully you guys are having a fabulous day. Hopefully you're staying healthy in these weird times on planet Earth. It's a bit confusing everywhere, but hopefully you're staying home, staying safe. That is all that matters. If not, I hope tomorrow is better, and I hope you start feeling better, because you know, hey, that's what it's all about. And thank you for all the support recently. Holy moly, I built a mansion last video. If you didn't see it, took a while, but we got there in the end, and it turned out pretty amazing, I must say so myself. Now this is looking pretty promising. Let's grab these now, the oak, and let's go a 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4, and let's do this here as well. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I think we're just going to do that for all of the 5 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's do that again. My depth of field is a little bit weird. As you can see, it kind of blurs out everything. I don't know, Minecraft kind of goes a bit weird sometimes. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's take a little look at how that be looking. I like that. I just said look and look in the same sentence. That was pretty crazy. We're going to grab ourselves some glass, and we're going to place 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and we're going to do this for every other block, okay? So basically any of our corner sections, they're all going to be a glass, and we're going to take them up a little something like this. And then I think I'm going to try and create like a farm on top. I don't know, but we're going to try, and hopefully it turns out pretty nice. But you know, I say hopefully because we are hopeful. We are definitely hopeful. How's that looking? I like that. That works pretty well. Now, for these kind of front sections, I'm going to grab my oak logs, okay? And don't hate me for this. We're going to place a bam. Okay, we're going to place an oak plank and then another oak log, a little something like so. And then behind, we can remove these and replace these with oak planks. So from the top, we got this going, a little like T section in the middle of the oak wooden logs. Now, let's do, let's grab the stripped oak and go a bam, and 1 and 2. And then across the top, 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. And then we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 glass and bring that to the top. And this is what we got. Now on the back of this block, we're going to place an oak door, and this is going to be our entrance. So what I'm thinking is there's going to be an entrance on every single side, so you can kind of enter this main section. And I want these to kind of be like some bedrooms. I haven't quite figured it out in my head yet, but yeah, like I said, this is off the top of my head, so don't really know what we're building, but I'm going to definitely try and make it the best I can. Let's do a little bam, a little door going here, and we can do this for these other 2 sections also. And a bam. Okay, perfect. This is what we got going on. So this is what we should have at the front. I'm going to now go in and grab where you be hiding some oak wooden stairs, and we're going to place them on the front of every doorway. Okay, so it should be coming out by 1 block on all 4 of our sides. A little something like this. And then we can just grab ourselves our leaf blocks, okay? And we're going to do a little border. So let's see, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that should be 10 leaf blocks on every single corner of this kind of circle base. I like that. I kind of like the way it makes the bottom a little bit chunkier. You know what I mean? A little bit chunky. I don't know. Placing these leaves all the way around until we reach the step once again. Perfect. Now. On top of all of this, I'm just going to place some oak planks, okay? And that kind of is going to give us an example of where our roof is going to be. Now, like I said, I'm going to try and have like a farm on the top. I don't know how that's going to work out, but hopefully we can pull it off. So we're going to need a ceiling material. I'm going to use some birch slabs. Pretty happy with the birch slabs. I like them. They're pretty cool. And we're going to do this on the top of our oak log, okay? So not on our oak plank. And we're going to fill this entire section in with birch wooden slabs. And I think that should be pretty good for a ceiling. And then we can place the farm on top and see how that be looking. And finally, a bam. This is what we got. So for a farm, we are going to need some dirt. We're going to need some water. We're going to grab some wheat seeds, some bone meal. More important, let's grab ourselves some carrots also. And some berries, because I got an idea. I'm going to do like a little cross section. You shall see. Okay, so how are we going to lay this out? Let's do 1 block away from our birch. Okay, so let's place 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 dirt. Okay, we're then going to do a little 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Little 4 block, okay? And then we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're going to carry on this little pattern the whole way around, okay? And that should work pretty well. We should have a 1 block gap around the outsides. Now, that is working absolutely perfectly. Let's fill this entire middle section with some dirt, and then we'll fill the outsides with water. And I think that's how we're going to do it. Now, the water, does it serve a purpose? You tell me. I think it's going to look pretty good, though. That is for certain. So, that is what we going to do. We're going to find our middle block, and I do believe it's this guy. Perfect. On the first go. That is pretty fun when you get the block on the first go. Okay, let's do the middle guy with some water, and let's do all the surrounding blocks with water also. And then we can start diggity everything and make it all into farmland. And I think that should work. Oh, no. Oh, goodbye. Let's do all these. All the sides. Lovely. We're going to go and also grab a little diamond hoe kind of guy, and we're going to strip out the middle sections first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we're going to do this for all of them and place ourselves our little berries. I've never used these before, but they look kind of cool. I saw them in a survival let's play, and you boys and girls know I'm a little bit of a Minecraft noob, so I get impressed by the little things. Look at them waving about the place, and I think you can only grow onto a certain, because if you do that, yeah, they fall off. I knew that. Let's do this, and we're just going to bone meal all of our berries, and hopefully we don't drop any again, because that's a little bit sad. All of them. I did it again. Oh my god. Perfect. That doesn't matter if they're not all grown to perfection, because hey, if you are building in survival, you're going to have to let them grow manually. This is what we got. Yo, I kind of like this. I have a feeling that tonight's going to be a good night. Now, okay, we're going to go into the corners here, and we're going to do, let's see. Like I said, we're going to make it in sections. So this section is going to be carrots, okay? All carrots, no wheat. Or something like this, okay? That means the opposite side, diagonal, is also going to be carrots, okay? Diggity all of this up. And we're going to be planting ourselves some carrots. And hopefully, that means the other two can be a wheat. Diggity dig, all of this up. And place our seeds. And this is going to look so cool from the top. I can just picture it. So I had this vision, right? I was just kind of in the shower, thinking about stuffs. And this design came to me in my head. And I whipped out my phone in the shower. Because, you know, the new iPhones, they be waterproof. We can use them in the shower and the bath. And I like drew it with my finger, right? This whole design. And I could see it in my head. Now, we're going to bone meal all of this. And I'll be right back with you when we are done. And the bone meal is complete. Oh my days, boys and girls, this looks absolutely amazing. I freaking love it. I told you that was going to look good. I just had a little feeling in my head. Now I'm going to go in, and we kind of need a way to get on top. So I'm going to grab myself some slabs and some ladders, and we're going to do a little something like one, okay, on top of the leaf block. Then we're going to jump a half slab up and do the same again. And we're going to go from the other side and do this just to kind of see where we meet in the middle. So that means we can do 1 and 2, hopefully meet on a full block, and do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 ladders. Oh, that makes me so happy when it meets in the middle like that. At this side, let's do the same again, all the way up, meeting in the middle with a little 2 block, and then we can do 6 ladders, 1 either side of the block, going to the top. And I think this is a nice, like, kind of different way a more creative way of getting to the top of our farm. It just kind of makes a little bit of a difference to just a normal staircase. We can kind of hop up onto the leaves, and then we do a little bit of parkour onto the roof, and then use the ladder. That is going to be so fun for all you survival players. Let's do a little something like this. 1, 2, and a 3. Ladders going, and we should be pretty good. I'm really happy with this. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. This is looking funky. Okay, now so in my idea, there was going to be like different rooms, like on different sides of the base, if that makes sense. They're like an enchanting room, a storage room, and a furnace room. So I think that's what we're going to do, but I'm going to make them like different houses. You'll see what I mean, and we'll do it together. Okay, so we're going to grab some oak logs now and some stripped oak logs. We're going to grab some oak wood stairs, some oak planks, and some glass. And I think that should be just enough to create what I want to create. So I'm going to leave this front section. I'm going to jump to the back. You guys can choose which one is your back because they're going to be different. Okay, and from this stair, we're going to jump a 1, a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And on the 8th block, we're going to remove a block in the ground, place an oak plank. A little something like so. So once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 blocks in between the stair and the oak plank. Either side of this, we're going to do an oak log. Something like so, and then we're going to do 2 stripped like this, okay, and we can do an upside down stair, and then on the back of the oak plank we can actually go and grab ourselves a little oak door and place that on the back. That was the wrong block completely. Oh my, but this is what we got going on. Okay, now we're going to hop diagonal back a 1 and place 1, 2, 3 and do that on the other side. So 1, a 2, and a 3. And that should be enough for a little window in the middle. So let's do 2 stripped oak logs either side of this. And we do a little 2 glass panes, a little something like so. Grab our oak logs, bring it back a 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we do it on this side as well. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to connect it at the back. So this is what we got going on. Now, window-wise, like, let's just fill all of this in with the stripped oak, okay, for now. And then we'll go in and add some windows after, because I kind of want to see where they are going to go into this build. That works pretty well for now. Now at the front here, I want to make like a little roof. So we're going to do oak stair and oak stair. Okay, we're going to do that on the other side as well. 1 and 2. We can do upside down, a little one more like this. And then we can do upside down in the center, and then a flickety on the back. And by flickety, I mean a backwards facing stair with an oak plank in the middle, a little something like this. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is grab our oak logs again, our stripped guys, and we're just going to take these along the top of all our blocks, okay? Something like so. Dude, those glass panes were so hard to place those on just then. You see me struggling like that? That's good, and then we can balance the roof on this. It's going to look pretty. I'm going to go in and grab, let's see, our oak slabs and place 1, 2, and 3. And then I'm going to do 3 stripped oak logs, a little something like this, and place an oak plank on the back of this stair. That should give us enough space to kind of work with. We're going to do an oak stair, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, the other side as well. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. We can then go on the back and do this again. So all the way along and have it overhanging by a 1 on this side. A little something like this. Now we're going to do upside down, and we're going to take this all the way to the top until it reaches the middle, and it's going to look pretty nice. It works out perfectly because it's 5 wide, and we can do a backwards facing one, a flickety. I told you, it catches on, that name. Yeah, I don't know why. It just reminds me of the top of the roof. It kind of goes flick, and that's why I call it that. I don't know. Don't ask too many questions because then it gets weird. Upside down, and then a bam on the back. Like so. We're going to grab our stripped oak logs and place 1, 2, and 3 on either side, covering up that little gap from the outside. You should have it looking a little something like this. Now, let's do a little front window action. So let's jump to our middle block, do a 1 and 2 oak logs and stripped on the top like this. And then let's do a little glass pane, a bam and a bam. And let's now do this on the other side. So let's jump here, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and then place our glass panes in the middle. I'm now going to do an oak log on top, and I'm going to bring it sideways across onto this glass pane, break this one, and do the same here. So this is what we should have. Okay, now let's see. Let's grab our oak stairs, okay? We're going to place a 1, a 2, 3, and a 4. Okay, and let's do that on the other side as well. So 1, 2, a 3, a 4. Upside down in the middle, upside down on these side little guys, and then on the top, a flickety. I like this. It's kind of like Viking style. It's very, very nice. Okay, on this side, let's do exactly the same. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Didn't mean to place you, buddy. Goodbye. like this, do our upside down ones in the middle, our little flickety stair on the top, and then we can join these with 5 little slabs like so. I like this, and then we'll do oak stairs to connect the side roofs, and they should all join together pretty perfectly. A little bit fiddly, but you know, it is what it is. Let's go this way. Why you connect like that? Perfect. 1, 2, 3, and we can just connect all of these. That would be 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, and 3 oak slabs. A perfecto. What do you guys think? Yo, that connected so smooth. I was kind of thinking we might have a little bit of trouble here with the roof, but that worked really well. I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. So let's do this. Let's do our little 1 and turn it in, and then we can do our 1, 2, and 3, connecting it. This is a smooth, boys and girls. I'm very, very happy. So on the inside, we probably got a little touching up to do. Yes, we do. I'm going to use the stripped oak logs. We're just going to do a 1, a 2, and a 3. And on the other side, a 1, a 2, and a 3. I think that works pretty well. Grab our oak logs, do 1, 2, and 3. On the other side, 1, 2, and 3. And now we're going to go in and grab our spruce wood trapdoors. And let's cover these up. So 1, 2, 3. Turn around 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. That works really well. It's like a little slanted roof on the inside. And then from the outside, you couldn't even tell. Now, as floorings go inside of here, let's grab ourselves some birch planks and some stripped birch wood. And let's remove all of this up with the grass, replace it with our birch. And then we can go in with our stripped birch and add a little bit of texture in. Okay, not too much, but just a little. So let's do something like this. Do a little random guy. Boom. How'd that be looking? Perfect. It's not too much. Like I said, you just kind of got to make it look right. The balance has to be pretty perfect. And now on both sides, let's do 1, 2, 1, and 2. And let's just fill these in with glass panes. Go on the outside. And let's take a little look at how that looks. Oh, mama. That looks so good. A little Viking style house. And now we're going to do this exactly the same on all other 3 sides. Not on the front of our house, remember, because we're going to keep this one for like maybe like a grand gate entrance. I don't know. I got some crazy ideas for today's video. But we're going to do that. So 1 and 2. Leave one of the sides completely houseless. So we're going to do 2 sides and a back house. Okay, and we're going to do that exactly the same. So let's see. Let me do a little jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 blocks. On the 8th block, a bam. Okay, and then of course we can go in and grab our oak logs and do 1 and 2. So that's a 7 block gap. And we're going to do exactly the same on the other side. So let's just see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. On the 8th block, we'll do a little oak plank with 2 oak logs either side. And we're going to replicate this exact house we just built on both of these sides, leaving the front empty. And I'll see you back in just a second. And just like this, just like that, we are back. And I built the 3 houses. Here we go. They are exactly the same. Every side, 7 blocks in between. I think they look absolutely amazing. What do you guys think? If you think I should do maybe like an upgraded separate kind of tutorial for this, let me know in the comment section, because I'll be sure to do that for you guys. We're going to place a barrel, okay, under each of the front windows with a little, please don't do that, with an oak leaf on top of each of them. I don't know, spice things up, add a little bit of color to the front of these houses, because they are a bit little, kind of like, you know, all wood, and I think it would just be pretty nice in front of those. And then we kind of need to connect everything with some kind of pathway system. And that is why I have my shovel lurking about in my inventory. Okay, so I think in front of our step, okay, we're going to do 1 and 2. A little summit like this. Let's do 1, 2 each side, like so. So there should be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 pathway blocks. We're then going to do a little 2 block and a little 2 block, okay? And then we're going to go do that for each of the other sides. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 2 either side. Like again, 5 blocks in front of the stair, okay? Just remember the 5 blocks in front of these stairs. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's do that again. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we can do the 2 little blocks either side. That works pretty well. We're going to do another 2 blocks, okay? I forgot to do them just there. 1 and 2, and then another 2 blocks, 2 blocks, and 2 blocks. Another 2 blocks just here. Bam, bam. And then that should work pretty perfectly in the middle with a 1 and a 2, joining them up. Okay, so 1, 2, and on the other side, a 1, a 2. All the way around, a 1 and 2. A perfecto. So this is what you should have from above, and it's the same the whole way around. So I'm going to pause it just here, and you guys can take it in and make sure you have it perfect. Now, as far as the rest goes, we're just going to kind of dig up all of this grass in between our perimeter, so from the leaves to the blocks. We just kind of place our little shovel on, and we should have a pretty nice 3 to 2 block wide pathway going around the whole thing. And now it's pretty hard to get the kind of a nice even pathway around a circle, so hopefully this doesn't look too weird and we don't have to redo this from above. But I'm going to dig it all out, and then we'll kind of take a look-sees. I think that should work pretty well. Boys and girls, we are kind of doing everything on the first go today. I'm super happy with that. And now we're just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to each of the houses. Okay, let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, for the front, it's a little bit different because we're going to build some kind of gatehouse. Okay, so let's just do, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, blocks are like so. We're now going to grab the same materials we used before. So we're going to do some stripped oak logs and some normal oak. That should be pretty good. Let's grab ourselves some oak fence and some barrels. And we've already got those, so it doesn't matter too much, okay? Let's do a little 1-block jump, okay? A bam, and let's do an oak log, something like this. Well, let's maybe do 1 and 2 on the ends of these, okay? So 1 and 2, and then let's remove these inside ones and replace those with barrels, a little something like this, okay? Next, let's turn it 1 and 2 and add a 3. Little C shape. Okay, let's do the same on the other side. Avant a 2 and turn it so we got this going on from the top. I'm not going to look at it that way. A little bit odd. Okie dokie. Let's see. Let's grab our stripped oak logs. And on the backs, we're going to do 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Connect it in the middle with some oak fences like so. On the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then oak fences in the middle. And next, let's do 1, 2, and 3. And 1, 2, and 3. Okay, again, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Do we keep that? I think she a keeper. Oak leaves on top of here. And that's working pretty well. And then we should be able to make some kind of cool little roof with some stairs or some slabs and make ourselves a nice little gatehouse. Okay, now I want to kind of make a little contraption looking thing. So I would like, let's see. Let's grab a smoker and an oak fence. Now this could look really derp or really good. So let's do smoker, gap, smoker. Okay, on the other side, a bam and a bam. And let's do a sideways facing oak gate in the center. A little something like this, okay? Now, I don't know where we're going. I don't completely know what I'm doing, like I said in the first place. Now, we're going to grab our petrified oak slab. I don't know why they called it that. It's a little bit weird. Okay, let's grab the slabs and do a 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? And 5. Like this. We're going to do it on the other side as well. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Overlapping it by 1. Above this, let's do 1, 2, and 3. Raise it by 1 either side. So it's going to slowly do a little slant up to the top with half slabs. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. On this end, we can't place slabs in the center, so we're just going to have to place 3 and try and figure out how we're going to disguise that little bit on the top. Now, let's do ourselves something like so. We're going to place a slab on top of these smokers and then do 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Like this, okay? Then we can do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and overlap them 1 on the ends. So it should have a half slab kind of underneath. Let's then on the inside do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. Again on top, 1, 2, 3, and bring it out 4 and 5 at the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 at the side. In the center again, 1, 2, 3. On the top again, bringing it all the way and overlapping it by 1. That actually looks really nice. I am pretty happy with how this is turning out. Now, on the bottom here, let's just do 1, 2, and let's just go with some oak wood, say, on the bottom here, some oak logs, rather. And then on the ends, where can we be placing a fence? From there, from here. Okay, so we're going to do oak log, and then 1, 2, and 3 fence blocks. I think that should work pretty well. Little oak log, and then 1, 2, and 3 fence logs. Of course, we're going to do it on the other side, so it is symmetrical. A little oak log, and then a 1, 2, 3, a little fence kind of guy. Boom, boom, and perfecto. I am super happy with that. Now, as the fence goes, let's do a little 1, 2, and 3. That should connect perfectly in the center. And 1, 2, and 3. Okay, again, 1, 2, 3. A 1, 2, and 3. In the center, a little wooden shovel to make ourselves a path, and then a fence gate on top. And I'm missing a little fence there because I placed it in the wrong place. Okay, perfect. We're going to now go in and do some lanterns, okay? And let's just do ourselves 1, and where can I place these? 1 and 2. maybe something like this, or should we do it on the inside? Let's do that here. Oh, baby, that be looking fancy. And 1 and 2. Like so. That looks so nice. I'm just placing, like, oh my days, I'm placing lanterns all over. You get out now. This is what we got. Okay, I think this looks really, really, really nice. What do you guys think? On the top here, we kind of have it looking a little bit funky. So let's grab some oak trapdoors and just do something like so. And it kind of covers them up. Not fully. And it also adds a little bit of depth. And you know I'm a sucker for that depth. What do you guys think about this? Now, we kind of need a way of connecting all of these. So I'm going to go in and grab some cobblestone. And now some of you may be hating me for this because cobblestone looks a little bit ugly sometimes. But we're going to grab that now and do a little 1 and 2 action. Okay, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And place cobblestone in all of these gaps. I'm going to go do this now up to our houses as well. From the like kind of first block of our path. On that side, in front of the stairs, we're going to take it back with some cobblestone. I just think cobblestone or stone bricks are very, very good for kind of giving a base a border. So not using for the actual build, but for landscaping and on the border of things. I think it separates kind of block palettes really, really nicely. If you guys don't like it, you can always use stone, andesite, or anything like that. Now what we're going to do is, let's take this. Okay, let's remove 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we're going to do this all the way along until we reach our other cobblestone, okay? And we're going to fill this with, of course, cobblestone to kind of join it up. And like I said, give our pathway a little border. So we should have this going on. I'm going to pause it from the top. It's a little bit hard to explain how to do it, but the cobblestone is diagonally 1 block over every time. So if I remove the diagonals, you kind of see it's kind of like 2 in width, if that makes any sense at all. So I'm going to do this the whole way around the build, a little something like so, making sure we get all the blocks absolutely perfect, because if one side's wrong, it's going to look a little bit funky from the top. Perfect. Once again, we're going to do that just here. So removing all of these blocks and filling them in with cobblestone. I just want to ask you guys a question. If you are at this point in the video, if not, don't worry. Are you guys enjoying the content? If so, what is your favorite part? Because boys and girls, I am enjoying recording Minecraft videos again. It's so fun. Like, I had a while last year. I didn't really like playing any games, but now Minecraft, it just seems to be so fun. And I don't know, something ignited a little spark of my creativity once again. This is what we got going on from the top. This place is looking amazing. I'm absolutely so happy with that. Now, okay, I got an idea, boys and girls. Will it work? Who knows? We're going to get a little splash bottle of water now. I think that should work. And let's do some campfires. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Do exactly the same like so. We're going to grab ourselves some splashy bottles of water now and put all of these out because we do not want the fire. And it hurts my eyes. Or something like that, maybe. We get in somewhere. I actually do like the way that looks, though. So we're going to do that for all of these. Little cobblestone sections are here. We're going to splash all of these out. That really, really is painful in the eyes. I'm sorry, you guys. But I'm going to do these other two, and I'll join you back in just a second. Boom. We have our campfires in place, and this is what we got from above. Now, does that look funky, or does that look funky? I am absolutely so happy with how this is turning out. Now we kind of need to add ourselves a little cobblestone border connecting each kind of section of our houses and our gatehouse. So that's what we're going to do next. We're also going to use cobblestone for this as well. Don't hate me, love me. Let's see. So we're at our gatehouse. Let's do ourselves 1, 2, diagonal 1, 2. Let's do, how's this going to work? 1, 2, 3. And let's do another 2, okay? And now, pause for a second on that bit. We're going to jump to this side, 1 block in, and do the same. So 1, 2, 1, 2, a little 1, 2 action, 3, and then another 2, okay? And let's just see. In the center, that should go 1, 2, 3, and 4 with some 1 blocks. Does that look okay? That actually don't look too shabby now, does it? Let's fill that in with cobblestone and have a little second look-sees from above. But I think that should work pretty well. Okay, we're now going to go in and fill in these diagonal blocks with cobblestone as well. Kind of thicken it up and make it look a little less skinny. How'd that be looking? Oh, that's pretty perfect now. Okay, not too bad. We're going to do that for all of our other corners now. So let's see. 1 block, 2, a 2, and a 3, and a 2. We can then do that from the other side. 1 block in, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, and 4 single blocks in the bottom. And I'm just going to go ahead and fill this in with the cobblestone. Okay, all the way around. Perfect. Of course, fill in our diagonals with cobblestone as well. Thicken the border up a little bit. Didn't mean to do you. Okay, and so. Okay, I'm going to do this for these two sides as well, and I'll join you back here in just a second. And bam, we are done, and we should have a cobblestone border around the whole of our build. Boy, oh boy, is this coming together, and this is what we got from above. Okay, so I'm thinking we have kind of animal pens going around the whole of the border. So I'm going to grab myself some oak logs, remove all of this stuff. So I'm going to keep the oak fence and go with the oak slabs. And we're going to do a little something like so. So in line with our middle glass and our ladders, let's jump 1, 2, 3. And on the fourth block, place an oak log. Okay, going back diagonal now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and then on tops of these, just placing our oak slabs all the way along. And this is going to be like a little middle section. So we've placed the slabs on top so the animals can't go jumping over into the next bit, because we don't want that. That'd be pretty crazy mojo around these parts. Let's do the same here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 with the oak slabs on top. And of course, we're going to go do that for all other two of our sides. Now, there is a pattern, as you can see, emerging. Every other side is pretty much the same as the next. It's a pretty symmetrical build. That's what I was going for. I wanted it to be pretty appealing from above, kind of a little bit symmetrical. Very symmetrical, in fact. I keep saying symmetrical, so I'm going to stop it just now. But this is what we've got from above, starting to take a shape. Now, down here, we're going to kind of need some cobblestone, because this is going to be like a little bit of farmland. Okay, this is my vision. Farmland, cobblestone, and then an animal pen. So let's just see. Let's do, okay, we got 1, a 2. On the third block, break this. And we're going to take this all the way along, okay? And it should meet this cobblestone block just here with a 1 block gap in between our wall, okay? Take this all the way along. From above, we're kind of cutting this place in half like a little pizza now, huh? So let's just see. Do the exact same here. I will count the blocks on the other side. I just kind of want to see what it looks like. Okay, that is cool. That is definitely cool. All right, let's do that just here now. Let's just see. So we're going to do a little 1, 2 on the third block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks of cobblestone, okay, going all the way along. And like I said, pretty much just cutting this thing in half like a pizza. And they're going to be our animal pens. I think this is going to work really, really well. Let me know what you think in the comments section. And yeah, I've already asked you guys how your days are going, but I truly do hope they're going pretty well, because hey, if they're not, damn, I hope it gets better tomorrow. I really, really do. On this side, let's do exactly the same. Of course, we ain't going to do nothing different now, are we? And then here, okay, 1 block away from the wall at all times. Please keep your hands and arms and legs inside the vehicle. I'm pretty happy with this from above. Like I said, a pizza sliced up. And now we're just going to add some fences. So let's just see here. From here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16 fences connecting it. Oh, we've got this going on. Okay, we're now going to do, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's go and grab ourselves an oak fence gate. On the 9th block is going to be a gate and another fence here. And we're going to take this all the way along and join it to our oak log. And then we can access our kind of animal pen from here and jump in and out. Very, very happy with this. I'm going to do exactly the same for all of this now. So let's just do fences all the way along the cobblestone, joining to the wall. All the way along here. Let's do a fence gate on the 9th block. 1, 2, 3, and 4, joining it to our oak in the middle. We should have our fences looking like a so. I'm going to do this for 1, 2, and 3 other sides. And our last fence, a boom, like a so. From above, we have this. Oh my days. This is looking fantastic. I really, really am super happy with how this is turning out. And now we gotta start placing in, let's see, we're gonna do some farmland in these sections as well. I know we have our main farm kind of on top, but I thought it looked pretty around the edges if we had some just here as well. So let's go in, okay, and we're gonna grab ourselves some wheat seeds, and we're gonna once again grab ourselves some carrots. Now, like I said, you guys can use whatever you want. It is up to you, because you are gonna be building these little sections. So let's see. Let's from here do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 of our carrots. Like this. Okay, we're then gonna do a diagonal down 1 and 2. Okay, and then the rest is gonna be a wheat. I think that's gonna work pretty well. So we're gonna take our carrots all the way back. Like this, and to be honest, this can be done in absolute any order. I'm just, you know, doing it for the OCD kids out here. we're just going to place seeds like this all the way. Boom. And you can't really see the difference now, but when it's all grown, it's going to look absolutely fantastic. So let's do a little 6 blocks of carrots just here. And then, of course, 1 block down diagonal, filling in the rest of this with some carrots like this. And then the rest is going to be wheat. I don't know why I stalled there like I hadn't done already on that side. But you know how it is. It's what is the time right now? It is 3:22 in the morning. And my brain is a little bit cooked. I've been playing Minecraft for absolutely hours. This is what we got. So I'm going to go around, I'm going to plant, I'm going to bone meal all of these sections, and I will link you in just a second. Okie dokie, everything is absolutely grown and looking pretty perfecto in my opinion. So what I've done is I've added a few little andesite strips around the front of all of these farms. Okay, it's literally 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 blocks of andesite, and then I started to grow the crops. Okay, I've also added a few little barrels in between my farms. You guys don't have to do this, but I just thought it looked pretty nice and added to the aesthetic of the place. I'm just going to place lanterns on top of all of these barrels as well, just for a little source of lighting on the outside. I've also got some torches in my inventory, and we're going to go around and place some of those as well on some of the fences, I think. And let's see, where do we want to place these? I'm going to go with a here and a here on the corners, and we're going to do it the whole way around. Okay, and this is just to add, once again, a little bit more lighting so mobs don't start spawning around your base, because hey, now that wouldn't be too pretty. I think that works pretty well. We could also go around maybe the edges and do exactly the same. So let's see, let's do one here and one just here. Okay, and we can do that exactly the same on the other sides. How's that be looking? I think that looks pretty good. So one a block here, and in the middle, I think we did it there. I'm pretty sure. Hopefully that is the same on all 4 sides. I think it is. And let's do that again. A bam, and then a bam, all the way around until we reach the other side. Once again, just add a little bit of lighting because, you know, I don't know. Do you guys have mobs spawning all over the place? Who knows? You could well, and that would be pretty sad. Okay. I also, in these animal pens, added a little bit of coarse dirt and some spruce wood stripped logs, just to kind of space out the texturing on the ground and make it look a little bit more interesting. But you guys can just keep it grass. It really doesn't matter. The animals ain't gonna care too much when they are inside. Speaking of animals, we're gonna grab some cows, okay? I like it. So we're gonna grab let's see, some sheepies, and I spelled that with a J. Little sheep. Let's do some pigs, okay? And we can also do some chickens. And I think that could work pretty well. So they're pretty much all the basic animals in a Minecraft. We're going to do some cows just here. I like this. Okay. We're then going to do ourselves some pigs next to these. Now, next to this, let's see. We're going to do on the other side the exact same thing. Okay. Let's do some pigs. And then let's do some cows. Like this. Then on this side, we're just going to go for some sheep. Okay. All different. And some chickens on this side, and then the diagonal on the other side is also going to be the opposite of what is next to that. Okay, so let's do some chickens and then some sheep just here. This is what we've got going on. I think that works pretty well. The chickens are starting to disappear, but that is because we're a little bit further away. Now, walking around, this place is starting to come together and look very, very nice. Now, we do need to head on the inside and do a little bit of interior. So let's see. We're also going to grab ourselves some path blocks and completely fill this front section in with some paths. Anyway, let's go ahead and start doing some interior. I'm going to start on this middle little house. Okay, so let's clear our inventories like this. We're now going to go in and grab ourselves some beds like this. We're going to do some sprucey wood trapdoors. We're also going to do some lanterns. I'm thinking some armor stands. Okay. No N, just an M. Armor stands, let's see, and some chests. Let's also go in and grab ourselves some white carpet, some white blocks of wool, and some glowstone. Now that could probably work pretty well for now. Okay, we're going to do some spruce wood action. We're going to place a bam, and then we're going to flick up on both of these sides just here, and on tops of these, place ourselves some lanterns, okay? And we're going to do this all the way around. So spruce wood trapdoors, like this, like that. Flick them up, and it makes these cool little tables, and then we can place the lanterns on the top, and it makes a lot of difference. It adds a lot of light in this place, that is for sure, and that is definitely what we needed. A little flick, and these are kind of going whatever way they want, lantern and lantern. Something like a so. Now I'm gonna do a bed. Let's see. We'll jump one full block away and do a bed like this, and we can do that on the other side. A boom. Okay, we should have 3 blocks in between each bed. We're gonna do that on the other side as well, and place a bed on top of every other bed, and these are gonna be like little bunks. So in total, this place sleeps, let's see, 8 people, if I'm correct. That's pretty good in my opinion. We're gonna do spruce wood trapdoors now on the ends of these, and we're gonna turn these into some little bunk beds, and I think that should work pretty nicely. It's very simple, and you know, hopefully we don't spend too much time making a bedroom, but I like the way that looks. Now let's go in with our glowstone, and we're gonna place some of this on the ground. I just realized we didn't place our trapdoors over here, so we're gonna do that now. A boom, and of course a here as well. Perfect. I like the way that's going. Okay, so from the middle block, we're going to break this, and I'm just going to remove some of the blocks around this and start to place ourselves a little carpet going on. Okay, I'm going to do some random glowstone now, or something like this. That should work pretty well. We're going to do white wool for all of the gaps, and then we can grab our white carpet and place it on top of all of the glowstone, and maybe a little bit more of it, just to kind of make this cool, worn-out rug design. That works really, really nicely, actually. Let's go in and do our cut sandstone. We're going to do one of those just here, and on the other side as well, a 1 block away. Perfect. We can now do ourselves some, where are they hiding, some birch signs, and we're going to do that on the sides of these and on the back. And these are going to be like these little chairs. I don't know. Place them if you want. Don't place them also if you want. It doesn't really matter. They just kind of add to the aesthetic of the place. We can now do some armor stands, maybe in front of all of these glass blocks in every single corner of the build. Every player needs an armor stand, so yeah, that should come in pretty handy. And I think that works pretty well for the interior of this place, okay? We're now going to go over, and first of all, you need to decide what you're going to have in each of these houses. So I'm thinking, bam, enchanting house, storage house, a smelting house, and a crafting house, okay? You guys can do it in whichever order you like. But I'm going to start off with this guy, our enchanting house. So let's see. Of course, we're going to go in and grab ourselves some bookshelves. First things first on the list. We're going to grab some oak slabs, some chests. Let's get rid of some of these. Keep the lanterns, keep the spruce trapdoors. We're of course going to need ourselves a little enchanting table, most probably an anvil. And we're going to do some ladders. Okay, and that should be pretty good. Let's do 3 oak slabs in front of the windows, okay? And the rest can be filled in. Let's remove these and place ourselves some bookshelves, okay? Like so. Okay, now we're going to do... Of course, our enchanting table is going to go in the dead center. A little something like that in line with our windows. And we can do a little spruce wood table like this with our anvil on top. Bam. We can even do a lantern on top of the anvil. I like the way that be looking. Let's do a little shelf here. 1, 2, and 3. We can do a chest on the end of the shelf. Let's do a little ladder here. And maybe 3 little ladders here. Remove the top one. It kind of looks pretty cool like that. And do one here. Just for the aesthetics, okay? I'm going to go in and grab myself some spruce wood signs and place these on all 4 sides of our enchanting table. Little shift click for that guy. A boom. That doesn't matter. That's a little secret there. WD. Okay. Now let's see. Grab some ferns. We can also do some red tulips. Doesn't matter too much. And this guy. We're going to swing ourselves down, grab ourselves a flower pot. We're going to do one just up here, a boom, like a so, and on the ground. Bam, bang, and bam. Now, finally, let's do some paintings. Where'd they be hiding? Okay, and we're going to do these randomly. Let me grab a block, do a painting just here, and we can do a painting just up in the corner. What do you guys think? I think it's a pretty cute little enchanting room. If you do want to do your own design, feel free. I do encourage it because it kind of, you know, gets the creative juices flowing. But what do you think about this? I really, really do like this, actually. It's a keeper. It is a keeper. So moving on, we're going to work on our storage room just over here. Okay, so heading on to here, got some materials in the inventory ready to go. In the center, let's do 1, a 2, and a 3 chests. Like so, okay? Above this now, let's remove these 2, grab ourselves our oak logs, and place a 1 and 2. Like that, okay? We'll do 1, 2, and then we can place spruce wood trapdoors on the ends of these like this. Now, in the corners, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6 chests, making 3 double chests, and the same on the other side, like this, okay? Now, let's do our spruce trapdoors, remove this guy, okay? And we're just going to flick these down. Something like so, okay? Boom. Like this, and then we can do one above like that. And I need to do the same here. I like the way that looks. It's pretty perfect, actually. Let's just see. In the center, let's do 2 more spruce trapdoors. Do a lantern here with a flower pot just here. In the corners, a chest and a chest. Okay, and next to this, we'll just do a flower pot. And on either side, place a fern inside of these. Now, we can just grab ourselves our carpet. Do a little pattern in the ground. Maybe a here. Grab our white wool like we did in the bedroom area. And just kind of place a few of these, making a little rugged rug design. This looks really, really nice. Now, it's super simple. Trying to keep it simple because I don't have much time. We've been recording for like an hour now, and that's pretty crazy mojo. So that is our chest room. Hopefully you like it. Like I said, if you do want to design your own, feel free. I do encourage it. We're going to go and make ourselves a little smelting area in this house here. Okay, so materials that we've got going. We've got some furnaces, a blast furnace, a smoker, andesite wall, stone brick stairs, a stone cutter, lantern, a barrel, and some sprucey trapdoors. Okay, let's remove this guy. 3 blocks in the ground. Let's do furnace, 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 and a furnace. Okay, on the back block, let's just see, we can just place ourselves an oak. It doesn't matter too much. We're now going to go in and grab ourselves a campfire, and I also need to re-grab my blast furnace. We're going to place a campfire on the ground just like this, with a blast furnace 1 block above the 2 normal furnaces. Either side, we're going to do a stone brick facing inwards, a little stair block like so. Above, upside down stair. Let's do ourselves our smoker right at the top here, and then 2 andesite walls connecting to the top, making this awesome a little fireplace. I absolutely love it. On this side, we're going to do a little sprucey wood trapdoor with one at the side. Flick this up and place our stone cutter on the top. I like the way that looks. I've never placed one of these. I know, derpy, noob. Tell me in the comments. I'm bad at Minecraft. It's okay. Little barrel here. Let's do another one that way up, and then do a sideways facing one just here. Do a spruce wood trapdoor, kind of thicken that guy up. We can now actually place ourselves some lanterns. Let's just do these on the center oak beams. Add a little bit of light into this place. On the middle block, I'm thinking a crafting table. That works pretty well. Now for decoration, we're going to do a flower pot just here. Okay. On this side, I'm going to place a flower pot on the floor. We're going to do a cactus and a leaf. I'm also going to go in and grab my paintings. Okay, cactus and a leaf. Make an awesome little planter just here. And on this side, let's grab our blocks so the paintings don't go crazy. Like this and like that. Bam. That works, okay? Now, it ain't the most complex interior ever, but it definitely looks aesthetically pleasing, and I'm pretty happy with this. Like I said, I didn't want to spend too much time on the interior because, you know, you got places to be, I got places to be. It's 4 a.m. and it's getting pretty hectic. Boys and girls, we are finito with this project. This looks so nice. So I grew a few trees kind of roundabouts the place at the back of the houses, and I add so much to the aesthetic of this place. I am in love. Look at the way these kind of move with the shaders mod. We got the trees flowing everywhere. So over here, we got our enchanting room. Perfect. Okay. In the middle, we've kind of got our sleeping quarters with our armor stands all about the place. Very nice. We have our animal pens all the way around. We have our little storage house at the back just here. A flickety that shut. More animal pens. And then once again, we have our little furnace room just here. I love it, guys. But that is it for this tutorial. This has been a long one, but hopefully you've learned something and you do have an awesome little base for your Minecraft worlds. But yeah, guys, if you have enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment down below what you'd like to see me build next. Subscribe if you are new around here for content just like this. I love you all so much. Stay creative, stay positive, and of course, I'll see you in my next Minecraft video. Bye, guys.